There is a murder being committed in our churches, in our homes, in our circles of friendship. A perfect crit. It leaves no trace of blood. It uses no firearms. And the murderer often considers himself a good person. This crime is a spiritual murder. And the weapon is one of the most harmless we know. Have you ever felt it? That peace that suddenly vanishes without explanation. That weight on your soul that stops you from praying. That turns your conversations with God into an empty, lifeless monologue. You look around and you do not understand the cause. The cause, my brother, my sister, is that you may be frequenting a crime scene. Or worse, the murder weapon may be in your own hands. In the next few minutes, I will show you which harmless sin acts as a slow poison, killing your communion with God, your relationships, and your own soul. But first, I ask you to do something, an act of courage. Go down to the comments and write this simple sentence. Lord, purify my words. Do not do this for me or for the channel. Do this for yourself. This is not a comment, it is a prayer. It is the first step to stopping the spiritual bleeding in your life. Do it now and prepare yourself for the truth. The sin disguised as virtue, the poison we serve in coffee cups, the weapon that commits spiritual murder is the murmur. Gossip. We call it by softer names, do we not? We call it venting. We say it is just a comment. We claim we need to tell someone so they can pray. But Jesus does not care for our euphemisms. He cares about the origin and the destination of our words. James, the brother of Jesus, warns us, the tongue is a fire. It corrupts the whole body. But how exactly does it commit this murder? In three fatal ways. The first victim is your intimacy with God. The same mouth that sings praises on Sunday destroys a brother's reputation on Monday. The same tongue that asks for God's blessing on your family curses another's family with a malicious comment. James asks, can both fresh water and salt water flow from the same spring? The answer is no. When you use your mouth as a weapon against your neighbor, your prayers lose their power. Your communication with heaven becomes congested with the static of hell that you yourself have produced. You murder your own connection with the Father. The second victim is the body of Christ. Gossip is the cancer of the community. It does not attack head-on. It acts like a tumor in whispers, in private conversations. It creates metastases of distrust, division, and bitterness. A comment here, an opinion there, and soon, brothers and sisters who should love one another begin to look at each other with suspicion. Gossip murders unity. It takes the body of Christ, for which he died, and stabs it in the back. And the third victim, the most tragic of all, is you. You may think that when you speak ill of someone, the target is the other person. But the poison you distill must first pass through your own heart. By focusing on the flaws of others, you fill yourself with a sense of superiority, of pharisaical pride. The murmur murders your humility, your gratitude, your peace. You become a judge, and you forget that the only righteous judge has already forgiven you for much worse. Your soul becomes sick. So, what is the antidote? The antidote is a commandment from Jesus, as simple as it is profound. Love one another as I have loved you. Love is the antidote. You cannot murmur about someone for whom you are actively praying. You cannot defame someone whom you are trying to serve. Love does not expose a fault, it covers it. Love does not destroy, it builds up. The next time the temptation to talk about someone's life arises, practice the exercise of love Ask yourself, will my words build up? Will they bring healing? Will they reflect the love of Christ? If the answer is no, then choose the weapon of life, not of death. Choose silence. Your tongue holds the power of life and death. Today, I call on you to abandon spiritual murder. Choose life. Choose to use your words not as weapons of death, but as instruments of grace and healing to glorify the name of the one who gave you breath. May God give you wisdom, and may He purify your lips